schedule driving test appointments in Dubai through WhatsApp, which is amazing.
Can we just take a moment?
We needed that. I needed that back then when I failed my driving test for like 10 times, but it's okay.
Yes, we all needed
Yes.
this. This is the music to your ears for drivers. If you've been sitting on not getting your test done, Annika, you know I'm talking to you. Chai, you know I'm talking to you. This is what you need.
Yes, so booking and rescheduling a driving test can now be done via the one and the only WhatsApp, as the RTA offers the service through Mahboob chatbot at 058 800 90 60. Now, your phone number and details are pre-checked, so there is no hassle at all with the official app or visiting the RTA website.
Good old Mahmoub. Mira Ahmed Al Sheikh, the director of the Smart Services Department at the RTA's Corporate Technical Support Services sector, has said this interactive service is available in both Arabic and English, and users can now schedule their driving test appointments and pay for service fees through the pre-authenticated system.
Now, Mira also mentioned that they're also working on bringing digital identity into the customer experience to make services easier, quicker, and safer. I needed this. I remember when I failed my driving test 10 times.
Wait, no. Can we rewind a second? Which part of the driving test did you fail 10 times? Like the whole thing?
No.
Which is fair enough, because I know I went down a similar route. I failed a good few times.
Technically, I failed my parking 3 times.
Same. 3 is pretty good.
I mean, no.
Can we get it? 3's not bad.
No, literally, Casey, you have no idea how it caused me anxiety that towards the end, after I was doing my final, the lady told the other lady that, Haram, her face is yellow. Just pass her. At this point, pass her.
No. Can I, is there anyone watching who has been through the impossible but intentionally impossible so we become good drivers driving experience in Dubai? And how many times did it take you to pass the parking section? Because in case you don't know, quick recap, to park, it's done by sensors. So you have to park into specific, so it's like parallel parking, they'll have a forward parking, and they literally do it by a camera. So if you hit the sensor, you automatically fail. There's no conversation with the driver, you're in the car alone.
I actually
Is it
didn't
different
do
for
that.
you?
No, it was different. For us, we had someone.
When did you pass?
It was, I think, 2017.
Back in the easy days.
Yeah, no, it was not easy. I literally, Casey, you have no idea. I even had my other driving test with my best friend, and I was her name was Shahid. She was like, Farah, you know what? If I'm gonna remind you of to do something, I'm just gonna nod you on your hand, and we both failed.
Was she in it with you?
Yeah, after the parking, you have something called, I don't remember what is it called, but it's before the final.
Yeah, you do another road test, but it's not the final road test.
Yeah.
But your driving school has to approve you before you go to the RTA road test.
100%. But we did not have sensors. If we had sensors, I would have maybe till now didn't have my license.
The sensor, I've spoken to people who failed that sensor parking test 7 to 8 times. That's no over-exaggeration. It took me 3. One time, because it's really hard. One time I reverse parked. I was like, oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
And I turned, and there was a space in front of me and a space behind me, and I just parked into a blank space. But some of the tips I learned from my driving instructors at that time, I still use today.
Okay. I mean, I don't do anything. I don't, nothing that they've taught me really has stuck with me. But what stuck with me is the anxiety.
Oh.
Yeah, I literally, even whenever I would have a test, whether it's parking or whether it's the road test, I would go out and my dad would be waiting for me in his car, and he would just know on my face if I passed or failed. And I'd be like, Baba, it's not me, it's them. They were harsh. But see, RTA is thriving to make our lives easier this time. If I had this, I wouldn't have to go and see that, the whole school, the whole everything, and I wouldn't have anxiety.
I think these types of things are rites of passage. So it's something you just have to get through, like driving tests, because I did it in Ireland as well, and it was so painful.
Yeah.
And it's the same here, and it's just, you know, it's money, it's time you don't want to be spending on the roads. But if you want to learn to drive at any point, and I know especially when people come here, they don't always learn to drive because there's the availability of taxis, the metro service is amazing, but sometimes it is a bit of a rite of passage to get through it. So the fact that we've gotten through it, well done to us. And if you haven't, now, thanks to the RTA, it's easier to book it.
Yes.
So if you don't pass the parking, book it again.
I mean, RTA, you deserve the gold medal today. We have 2 good news about RTA, so good job. Good on you.